you're here?
I'm here because I'm tired of all this stuff that's going on.
All right, why are you here?
To protest against all the taxes.
What's wrong with the taxes?
Oh, they're way too high.
Just to give some support. I show my utter disgust in what's going on in the government right now. Higher taxes, less information from the people. Our elected officials ain't even afraid of us anymore, and they work for us. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
For the first time, I'm very worried about this country, the way we're going. I shouldn't be taxed without having proper representation.
What do you think about all the spending?
Oh, it's out of control. Way too much spending.
You mean you wouldn't just print money for fun to spend on fruit flies and...
How can you print money for fun? I mean...
If we do it, it's called counterfeit, right?
Right. And it's going to create inflation.
When they do it, it's called a stimulus.
The bill that they passed through with nobody being able to read it, that was illegal from the get-go. So everything they do from this point on, as far as I'm concerned, is not even American. I'm here to get back to America.
Awesome.
When there's a bill that ends up on my desk as president, you, the public, will have 5 days to look online, find out what's in it before I sign it, so that you know what your government's doing. And you can decide whether your representative is actually representing you.
Racial lines, that we are self-thinkers. Frankly, I'm upset at what the Democratic Party has done to the African American family. We are conservative in our roots. The church is important. Family is important, and it's almost a modern day slavery what the Democratic Party has done to the black family, and under the guise of welfare and other entitlement programs, it's modern day slavery. Not for it, not a Kool-Aid drinker.
Awesome.
I'm here basically to stand for the people and ending the Federal Reserve. It's time to end the slavery. Income tax is a fraud. They've been perpetrating this fraud for decades now. It's got to go. It's got to end. And basically, I'm here to voice my opinion.
Did anybody ever read past history? Where have we gone from there? Have we gone backwards?
Socialism is just one step closer to communism. I've already fled communism once when I was a little girl in Cuba. My parents are from Cuba, and then I married a Venezuelan, and Chavez kicked us out. Do I want this to happen here? No.
The growth of the economy and individual prosperity is not going to happen through the destruction of capitalism. You know what I mean?
Still holding true to their oath that we will protect and defend the Constitution from all enemies, both foreign and domestic.
Well, I know he promised a lot of people, I say the middle class, and that would include my family, my business, you know, that they would get tax cuts and certain things, you know, that you know, would be easier on us and everything, you know, financially. But
You talking about Obama?
Yeah. I think a lot of people got caught into the whole history thing factor, Martin Luther King, that kind of thing. And then if somebody says something, you know, against them or something like that, or you're a racist, you know, it's ridiculous. And I think we all need to move past that and look at ourselves and see, you know, what exactly are we voting for, you know?
Accuse me of socialism. Socialism. This is his argument. This is his argument because I want to give a tax cut to the middle class. Because I want to give a tax cut to 95% of American workers.
95% of working Americans. Well, that thing is 95% of Americans don't pay taxes, so how can they have a cut?
Yeah, the people that are being given all this free stuff, they don't pay taxes, so they're just getting it.
They're just getting money. They're not getting a tax.
Government cannot control. Socialism is slavery. I don't want to be a slave.
We're kind of headed down the road of socialism. Government taking over private business, government raising taxes, even though they said they weren't going to, the whole cap and trade thing, and then pumping that money to people who aren't even paying taxes.
Right. Okay, so we're going to raise taxes, and we're losing. How many people are going unemployed every day?
Something like 8,500 a day.
There we go. So how are we going to generate more income if we're losing jobs?
We're going to print some more money is what I hear. The Fed's doing something like that.
There we go.
This is billions of dollars. This is how much money do we print and have in the system at any given time. Let me start at 1929. Show me here we go. 1929, here's the stock market crash, all right? Now, if you see, we were on the gold standard, so we couldn't print much more money. We had the stock market crash, but we didn't do all of the stuff that we're doing now, just printing money. Go ahead, step to the next thing. Then we go up to 1941. That's the Great Depression. Still haven't pumped a lot of money into the system because, again, on the gold standard. Then we have World War II, and we'll take this all the way to 1965. You'll see it comes up. We had two wars. We had World War II, and we also had the Korean War. In 1965, we were having the Vietnam War. Well, 1971, Richard Nixon says, why don't we get rid of the gold standard? So that way, we can just print whatever we want. But we promise the rest of the world, oh no, we'll never print too much. Well, we did. And then, this is the kind of spending we get. As you see here, the federal bailout's just about to begin. We're in, let me get into my Al Gore machine. Oh, it's a real inconvenient truth now, isn't it, Al? Look at this hockey stick. This is the hockey stick that Al Gore was talking about. Here's where we were in September last year. But then the Treasury decided we need to start printing more money. This hockey stick should take your breath away. This is devaluing our money. You know, Al Gore said, global warming is not a political issue, it's a moral one. Thomas Jefferson said, doing this to our children is immoral. And I agree with him. We have pumped all of this money in and devalued our money. How is it not going to be worthless? This has never, ever been done by anybody ever before.
So the presses will be running.
Oh, yeah.
Should we stop the presses?
Well, no, because they're going to take that money, that $1 trillion they're printing up, just brand new money, and they're going to buy money from the government, T-bills from the government. They're going to take it out of this pocket and put it in the other pocket.
That's right.
That'll work, I swear.
Yes. We're not drinking the Kool-Aid.
Good, me either.
I don't want to be a slave of the government. We need to really stand up, and I am here to stand up. Please, everybody, become alert. Read. Communism is bad.
I'm tired of being the silent majority, and I don't want to be tread on anymore.
Don't shut your mouth.
I think there's a lot of things that are going on that are corrupt. They're taxing us, and where's it going? I mean, what was it?
To pay for fruit fly research and
crab research on the coast of Boston.
That helps you, right?
Yeah, that totally helps me.
And how old are y'all?
19.
21, 18.
Awesome. You're the youngest one I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's a big reason, too. Where's the young people? Why don't we keep up on what's going on?
That's a good question. I don't know. I can't answer that.
How many of you came from work today? Let me hear you. Everybody got it all wrong. I didn't work my butt off last year to pay for the people at the top of the food chain. I worked last year to benefit me and my family.
I'm here to agree with all the people that are here disagreeing with how the government spends our money. They seem to have an unlimited appetite for our money. And it's making it so that our money isn't worth anything anymore. And I can't afford to buy what I used to be able to buy because they're taking more and more and making it worth less and less, and I'm very upset about that.
And that's helping the economy, right?
That's not helping my economy.
That's what they tell you, though.
No, it's not helping the economy.
It's helping
We're
their
in a
economy.
financial mess.
Yeah.
And I'm saying tighten the belt, go on a diet.
Stop eating pork.
Stop eating pork.